Good morning, students. So, today we are doing the third experiment from SEC, that is transistor series voltage regulator or series voltage regulator using a transistor. You take first an AC source transformer to step down the voltage from 230 volts to 12 volts or any desirable voltage. Rectify that AC signal to DC signal using your bridge rectifier. There has to be a connection here. Okay, so this is a basic bridge rectifier circuit. This one, basic bridge rectifier circuit, which you have done in, if I'm not mistaken, your first semester. Either first semester or third semester you have done rectifiers. Okay, so I have given bridge rectifier. I'm rectifying the AC to DC, filtering out the ripples using the capacitor and giving it to the load. I'll vary the load. I'll see the output, what comes across the load here. I'll measure the voltage here, right? Whatever is dropping across the load. That becomes our unregulated voltage. Unregulated voltage because if input changes, output will change. If load changes, output will change here. Whatever voltage is dropping across the load, it will change. Because there is no regulator, no? You have done another experiment using Zener regulator. In that, if input changes, output doesn't change. If load changes, output doesn't change. That works as a regulator, correct? In our experiment, we first need to have an unregulated supply to which we then give a transistor regulator in series, and then we take output across the load. And here you will notice that no matter what load you give, output remains constant. So that starts working as a regulator, this assembly. Before I go here, I will have to show you how this assembly does not give regulated supply, a regulated output. Okay, so that is your rectifier circuit which we have used before. 4 diodes forming a bridge rectifier. Both negatives together go to this capacitor here. Both positives, the other end goes to the other end of capacitor. This is your filter, and the output of the filter I'm giving to the load here. So the output of the filter I'm giving to the load here, this here. So it goes to the load, right? So right now I have given 0 resistance. All the keys are plugged in. You see that no voltage is dropping because 0 resistance, no? V equals IR, and if R is 0, V will be 0 even if current is flowing. So resistance here is 0, current flowing is maximum. So since resistance is 0, voltage dropping is 0. You see that this is a digital multimeter, current meter. Hold. Okay, so you see no voltage is dropping. I have kept the scale on DC voltage measurement function. That's why I have given the output here to read. One is common and one is volt scale. The range I have chosen is 20 volts. So maximum voltage this particular setting will measure is 20 volts. If the voltage here goes above 20 volts, output of this goes above 20 volts, this will show overload. Then I have to switch to the next range. You know how to use this? So yeah, just yeah, okay. Then absolutely no voltage is dropping because resistance is 0. Let me start with, let's say, 5 volts, 5 ohms. So when I give 5 ohms here, resistance is there in the circuit, so voltage is dropping across that resistance. I increase the resistance, voltage also will start increasing. Okay, this voltage will start increasing till the resistance starts dropping the maximum output of this rectifier. So go on increasing the resistance, voltage is increasing, voltage is increasing, voltage is increasing, right? So voltage is changing with the load here. Voltage is changing with the load, which means this is an unregulated supply. Unregulated supply. Load is changing, voltage is changing. If the output of the transformer here would change and it would be less than what it is now, then also this would be less. This would change. So this output is dependent on input voltage as well as load. Hence, it is an unregulated supply. Now what we'll do, this output, instead of giving load directly to the output of the rectifier, we will give the output of this as input to the transistor series regulator. What do you see here? You have one resistor, feedback resistor, which goes from collector to base of the transistor. This is an NPN transistor because the arrow is pointing outwards. Positive to negative is the flow of current, na? So arrow is pointing outward. This is the flow of current. So this has to be positive. This has to be negative. So NPN. Okay, NPN. So between collector and base, you have given a feedback resistor here called RS, which goes as a reference base voltage given out by the Zener. Okay, explained in detail in theory. So this Zener transistor and this resistor together, this assembly I'll be giving as here. So the output of this I'll be giving as input to this circuit, and then you will see that no matter what load you give here, the output of this circuit will remain constant. So this works as our regulator to this circuit. So together this will become a regulated power supply. And what does it use? It uses a transistor. Okay, so I'll show you here. This is the transistor, NPN transistor, which I'm going to use. BC107 is the configuration pinout. So this is your base, emitter and collector. In some time I will connect the circuit and I'll show you the final circuit, and I'll show you by changing the resistance here that the output does not change. So it works as a regulator.